Today we will discuss about how we can set up Alphion Ont. This is a new Ont in the market. First, we have to connect the Ont using Ethernet cable. There are two ports actually in the Ont. One is FE port and one is G port. Any one we can choose to connect our laptop or computer using the Ethernet cable. Then in any of your browser, type this IP 192.168.1.1 and press enter. Then this interface should come. The default user name is ADMIN and the password is system. Press the sign in and that should log in into your Ont. So this is the default firmware setting of the Alphion Ont. Now one of the most common problem that we generally face is that whenever we put in optical power into the Alphion Ont, the PON does not get stable and its Wi-Fi and Ethernet interface of the Ont get disabled. So after a lot of research, I have come to conclusion that if we disable two options, one is in the LAN, disable the IGMP snooping option, this one, IGMP snooping. If you disable this one and press the apply change button, that will disable the IGMP snooping. If we do these two settings, then that problem of not the PON getting stable will be solved probably. So that you can see that the settings has been done successfully. So now the IGMP snooping is disabled. So this is one setting. I am again repeating, go into the LAN setting and then in the LAN interface setting find the IGMP snooping and disable the option. Second one is that in the view IP option, go to the other. The view IP, go to the other option and then find the OMCI options and also disable this and press apply. So now you can see that the voice OMCI option is also disabled, and doing these two settings, hopefully the problem of PON not getting stable and whenever you are applying the optical power to the Ont, the Wi-Fi and Ethernet interface get disabled. This problem will hopefully solve if we choose these two options. So again I am repeating, first you go to the LAN interface and find the IGMP snooping, disable this one and then apply change, and then go to the view IP setting and then other, then find the OMCI option and press disable and then apply. These two are the options and if you perform these two options, this should solve the problem of not the PON getting stable after applying the optical power. Now to set up using BSNL PPOE setting, go to the WAN option and inside the WAN option select the PON WAN. In the PON WAN, first select from this drop down menu, select the first option, then enable the VLAN. In the VLAN ID, give the VLAN whichever provided by the BSNL authority for that internet connection. For example, for a dummy case, I am giving 225 as an example. Now in the channel mode, select the PPOE option. Keep the NAPT enabled. In the connection type, select internet. MTU, my suggestion is that use 1460 option, that performs the best. Keep the IP protocol as it is. Then in the username, provide the username which is given by the BSNL authority. So in my case it is as an example, I'm giving a dummy user ID. Let's say then press the password option, and default password is PASSWORD. This credential will be provided by BSNL authority, so you give the username and password whichever provided by the BSNL authority, and make sure that port mapping, these options keep unchanged. This will remain unchanged, so press the apply and change, apply the changes, and that should create PPOE in WAN interface. As you can see, the settings has been successfully done. So this is your PPOE internet WAN interface. Now for voice, select the second option in the drop down menu, new link, enable the VLAN, and give the VLAN ID. In BSNL, generally 3 types of VLANs are used. One is 1830, one is 1831, and one is 1849. So whichever VLAN is available in your area, please find these credentials from BSNL authority. These will be provided at the time of connection. In the channel mode, select IPOE. This option is for voice, and keep all other options as it is. In the connection type also, you have to select the voice option. And in the WAN IP setting of panel, you select the DHCP option, and make sure that these interfaces remain unchecked, and press the apply changes. So the successfully settings has been done. So you can see now that there are 2 interfaces are created. One is for internet, and one is internet WAN, and one is for voice. So the WAN interfaces for voice and internet has been done. So whether it is done successfully or not, to check that, go to the status option in the left side panel, and into the device option in the below tab, find the WAN configuration panel or WAN configuration box. There you can see the 2 interfaces which you have created, and find whether the status, what status it is showing. Now it is, as I have not connected with any optical power or any OLT, so it is now showing down, but if you perform the previous step which I have shown you, that this should show you up, and here you should get some IP addresses from the ISP, that is BSNL. From there, for both the WAN you will get some IP automatically. So this is how you can check whether your WAN connections has been done successfully or not. So how to check it? Go to the status option, and in the status option go to the device sub option, and there in the below the bottom side of your page, find the WAN configuration box, and there you find the 2 WAN which you have created. So, and the last thing is that to set up your VoIP. To do that, go to the VoIP option, and from there you go to the port option. Yes. In the proxy 0 display, you give the telephone number, prefixes with 91, and then your STD code, and then your telephone number. This credential will also be provided by BSNL authority. For example, a dummy telephone number or user ID I am giving here. So let's say it is a Calcutta number, so I will prefix first 91, then 33 is the STD code of Kolkata, and a 6-digit number, say. So this is the 91 prefix, then the 33 STD code, then the 6-digit then the 6-digit and telephone number. So in your case this may vary. In some cases plus symbol is used, so make sure what name you should give. In most of the cases this is the general format: 91 prefix, then the STD code, then the 6-digit telephone number. Same option, same value you give here in the next option, that is the number. In login ID also the same option. This is the general case. In some places plus symbol is used for general, especially for 1849 voice VLAN of BSNL. This plus symbol is used, so make sure what you should use as login ID. This option will be provided by BSNL, so no worry about it. Then the password. If you using 1849 voice VLAN of BSNL FTTH, the default password is FTTH, then @ then the last 4 digit here 7891. This is the default password. So FTTH in English, say I am typing here FTTH @ 7891. This has to be the password. It has to be the password you should put here. But in any case, if is there any change, you please ask the BSNL authority. This is a common information. Whenever connection is provided, this information will also be provided. Otherwise you will not be able to enable your VoIP, so this has to be provided. So enable the proxy, then the proxy address. In some cases it is 10.187.2.12, most of the cases. In some cases there are some different addresses are there, so whatever the address, you please ask the BSNL authority. This will also be provided. This is the server IP, actually SIP server IPs, where your connection is going to be registered. So this information will also be provided. So whatever proxy address, put also in the SIP domain, and press the enable outbound proxy, also the IP address same. Okay, this is done. So in the below side, in the option apply, press the apply option. Okay, now if you connect your ONT with a OLT which is configured and successfully with BSNL network or integrated into the BSNL network, if you provided the credential correctly, this information correctly, if you create the WAN connections correctly, you must see, or you surely able to see that this option as registered. This option will come as registered. If it is, once it is registered, you can see in the ONT the FXS light, one light is there, FXS, one LED is there, that should glow green in Alphion ONT, and that means you can connect your analog telephone set with the RJ11 port in your ONT, and you can make voice call. That's all. This is how you can set up your Alphion ONT in using BSNL FTTH connectivity. Thank you.